Semper Fi. You know, ladies and gentlemen, in the last probably 12 minutes just before right now, I had a great chance to do what every proud American, I think, feels in their heart. Listen to a prayer, listen to the pledge, and listen to our national anthem being sung. Let's give that young lady another round of applause. You know, there's nothing that I think builds confidence in all of us individually and collectively, because I heard you be part of that chorus, because I could hear your voices in the background. That's what makes us, the United States of America, truly the great country that we are. Now, every day, you can read it, you can listen to it multiple times a day. This crisis, that crisis, everything's a crisis. Well, in my background as a Marine and as a commercial airline pilot, I know the difference between crisis and catastrophe. Let me give you an example. You got a crisis if I'm flying along and I lose an engine, and I got to land at Detroit Airport and there's a 30-knot crosswind and there's ice on the runway. That's a crisis. It only becomes a catastrophe if I don't successfully land the airplane. So we know the difference between crisis and catastrophe, and why I say that now is because I want you to understand where we are, and in a worst case scenario, to keep Joe Biden in the basement of the White House. You know, that will become a catastrophe. It's already heading down that road. Right now, we have several self-induced crises going on right now. Crises of our own making, crises of a lack of leadership in this administration. The southern border crisis, 8.5 million illegal crossings during the last 3.5 years. That's 7 times the population of Oakland County, to give you an example.
Send them back!
Inflammation. Well, it sounds like it good. How about inflation? We won't make it inflammation today. But you know, it could be that because there's some warts growing on that. Families are still hurting, no matter how you cut it. Inflation has cut into our ability to feed our families, to do the things we do. That's a crisis. Washington has a spending crisis. They can't stop spending money. Global crisis. Iran, China, Russia, other non-nation state actors, they don't respect the United States right now, and they're going to do what they continue to do because we on the global stage have become to be viewed as not the leader of the free world. That's not an option. Well, guess what? I've stated the issues. You know the issues. So what do? We elect Donald Trump. Because he proved in his first term that he could lead. He would hold others accountable, not only in our country, but across the world. He would make people understand that they all had a role and a responsibility in making our country great again. And that's one of the key elements that why our country today and in the future needs a leader in the White House like Donald Trump. You're going to make the difference because, as I heard a couple other people just before me say, get out and vote. We need to get out and vote. That doesn't mean waiting till election day. That's early voting. Use it. Bring 10, bring 15, bring the people from your church, bring the people, from your coffee group, your card group, your whatever it is you're involved with. We need every vote, and we need to vote now, get it done, make the effort, and then help others come and help Donald Trump become the 47th president of the United States. God bless you all. God bless you.